relates to children. They said that children are, quote, waiting in cramped holding cells with concrete floors and benches. Now, we were told just a couple of years ago that kids were in cages, that it was a moral catastrophe that was happening, and you would think under this administration that their attitude is that these children have a plush welcome center that they're coming to these days. It is absolute hypocrisy coming from the other side of the aisle, and it is something that absolutely has to do it. Our border is essential for the security of this country. We are having smugglers come across, we're having traffickers, we're having drug traffickers, we're having people who are testing positive with COVID, and all the while we have laws in this country, right ways and wrong ways to come here. We welcome those who come the right way. But to open the border and pretend as though we are a nation without borders is absolute lunacy. In fact, there is no such thing as a country with open borders. That's just a landmass, and that's really what this administration is doing. Make no mistake, President Trump inherited a horrible situation on the border from President Obama. President Trump aggressively dealt with those problems, fixed the problems, and handed over to President Biden a good situation at the southern border. And in 3 short months, he has created an absolute disaster, and one that must be dealt with, one that no longer they need to be hiding behind. It's time to be transparent. It's time to be honest. It's time to admit that we have a crisis. It's time to deal with the problem. And I'm honored to stand here with my colleagues to address that problem and call on our national leaders to do something about it. And it's my honor at this point to bring here my good friend from Texas, Chip Roy.